In our next corporate on the show, Dollar Industries is the management that we are talking to. They are aggressively looking in for growth. Vinod Gupta, MD at Dollar Industries, is now with us. Vinod, thanks so much for taking our time for us. You've seen a steady sales growth in Q4, but profits were flat, margins were slightly lower. Can you just tell us about the growth outlook for FY19?
Growth outlook for FY19 seems to be very positive, and we are eyeing turnover growth of not less than 15% in this current fiscal year. And in terms of EBITDA margins also, we are eyeing a jump of around 75 basis points to reach to a level of 13.5% by the end of this fiscal.
Hi Vinod, this is Nayantara joining in from the New Delhi studio. Can you explain to me why your profits were flat, why we saw a degrowth in the margins?
If you look at the year-to-year comparison, you will see that there has been a growth in EBITDA margins by 24%, and there is a growth of around 44% in PBT and PAT if you compare the figures on an yearly basis.
So in the last 3-4 years, your branding activity has substantially picked up. Will that continue to remain at the same level? The focus on brand, ads, appointing new brand ambassadors, creating new brands would continue?
If you look at the brand ambassadors, we are still continuing with Akshay Kumar as our brand ambassador. He is there with us till May 2019. But if you look at the Dollar Missy, we have just now released a new commercial by taking Chandana Singh as our brand ambassador in Dollar Missy. And she is there with us. She is going to continue with us for next 2 years. And if you look at the total expenditure on account of advertisement, we are going to be last year we have spent around 86 crores on advertisement and marketing, and we are going to have a cap on that number in terms of absolute figures, and we want to maintain certain velocity in Big Boss, but we will have to have our major thrust on Dollar Force Next and Dollar Missy.
What about your retail expansion? Now, that has been quite aggressive. Are you going to keep up the momentum, build on it further? Are you even looking at newer formats? Would that be an educated guess that you will be looking at newer formats?
Look, if you look at the number of total MBOs which we are catering to as on today, it is around 95,000 MBOs working for us. And we see a growth of not less than 50% every year in 2 to 3 years to come. And if you look at now the modern retail format, we have already touched a figure of 35 crores sales onto the modern retail and e-commerce platforms. And there we see a huge jump in this current fiscal year. This fiscal year we have set a target of around 1,000 stores in terms of modern retail format. And e-commerce platform is also picking up fast.
Right, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for taking out time for us. Always good to get perspective from you.